So listen, I cannot express, ladies and gentlemen, how important it is to hide money from yourself. Let's talk about it.
Uh-huh. Here's my morning affirmation. Do. Thank God for letting me see another new day. Ooh, oh,
All
yeah.
right, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all got to excuse me, my throat is raspy, so I just had my first cup of coffee. I want to talk about 4 strategies, guys, on how to hide money from yourself. Now, on my other channel, Coffee Grind Gossip with Crystal, you can still go on that channel. It's still up. I basically talk about the same thing, but I want to get into the deep depth roots on hiding money from yourself and what that really means and why is it such a great benefit. So let's dive on in. Okay. With the old school strategy of hiding money from yourself, we all do this. I call this the home stash method. You hide money from yourself in your shoebox, mattress, cookie jar, etc., etc., even the envelope method. These are nice and fine and dandy. I don't highly recommend it. Why? Because the money is not insured. If a fire broke out or whatever, you'll lose that money. So it's fine. It's old school. I don't really recommend it. Me coming from banking, I can tell you, if you are a person that's just not bank savvy, and some people don't trust banks, and that's cool. I understand that. I would highly recommend you get a fireproof box and put your money in. If your hidaway money, I highly recommend that. So again, we all got little home stash accounts, which is fine. If you are disciplined enough to hide money from yourself like that, you can use that method that works. Again, I don't highly recommend it because it doesn't collect any interest. Okay, that's just me, but different strokes for different folks. Okay, now let's go on to strategy. Okay, let's talk about the split deposit paycheck strategy. I highly recommend this one. Very easy. Easiest way to hide money is to make sure it never hits your main checking account. So what you have to do is open you a separate savings account. Once you open a separate savings account, set up your payroll so that 10% or a specific amount, dollar amount such as 25, 50, or $100 of that every paycheck goes directly into that account, that savings account, while the rest goes to your regular checking. And also, what I like about this method is that it helps you increase your savings and also help you with your budgeting. Okay, let's talk about the third one. It's called CDs, better known as Certificate of Deposits. Okay, it's bank language time. Okay, let me start out with CDs. They are great tools for saving money, especially hiding money from yourself, but there's also some conditions with CDs. That's why let me break this down because this type of savings may not be for everybody, even though I love it. I have one myself. This is how a CD works, people. Excuse me. Okay, you're going to make a deposit, which consists of a lump sum of money. For example, let's just say $1,000. Most CDs require $1,000. Some may be $500, depending on what your bank is offering. Okay, this is a one-time deposit. Okay, you leave that money alone with the agreed timeline, better known as a term. For instance, there's 6 months term, 8-month terms, 12-month terms, 24, etc., etc. Okay, you have to leave that money in during that timeline, and you earn a fixed interest rate, meaning that the economy changes, the regular savings rate drops, your rate stays exactly the same. Maturity means that when the timeline ends, the CD matures, the bank hands you that money back in the original $1,000 plus the interest you earned. This is a really pretty good interest. Okay. Here's the downside. The golden rule is the biggest thing you need to know about CDs, that money is locked away. So what if you have to withdraw from it? You can, however, there's a early penalty withdrawal if you penalty for taking the money out early. Okay, and that's the only downside. I would not use a CD as an emergency fund, because if something pop up, you can get the money, but then you're going to be penalized. So you are better off getting what I call high yield savings account. It's a savings account. High yield means it pays way more than a regular savings account. We all know savings account don't pay nothing. Pay what, a half a penny of interest. So if you're going to uh, if you're going to set up a CD, this is what your banker will go over this with you. I like the CD accounts, and they're another form of hiding money from yourself if you have a long-term goal. Okay. Okay, and the fourth method of hiding money from yourself, I call this the CPS, Cashless Pay Stash. I'm gonna say it again, Cashless Pay Stash. Very easy, very easy. Take a little lump sum of money, such as, I don't know, $200 to $500 or whatever you can afford to stash away. You're going to put that money on a prepaid debit card for future use or in emergencies. But you got to make sure wherever you hide that card, you remember where you place it at. Don't put it in your wallet, because you're going to end up spending it. Okay? You can also do this with money orders. If you got $300 that you want to save for yourself and you don't want to spend it, you're trying to discipline yourself, go get a money order from like a Target or Walmart, or even your bank. Put that money on there, have it, pay it to yourself, put that check up in a place that, do not forget where you put it at. And that's another form of hiding money from yourself. So I hope this helps out. And thanks so much with me. I will be doing more financial content. So stay tuned. You guys have an awesome day. Bye-bye. Oh, and let me know in the comment, please like and share this video, especially